Does it bother you that so many people are happy to see you fail?
LeBron James back in Cleveland. Cavs right now taking it to the Lakers. Dominant second half.
LeBron so frustrated right now. Just a series of things just not going the Lakers' way.
James just 11 points as the Lakers lay a huge edge.
And I got a message for the king. I'm
What's
dead
that?
serious. Retire after this season. Call it quits. Seriously, LeBron, is this on? I'm dead serious. The writing could not be more on the wall, right? From everywhere you go.
Absolutely not. Because at the end of the day, all the people that was rooting on me to fail, they got to wake up tomorrow and have the same life that they had before they woke up today.
LeBron James is running out of time in the NBA, and his refusal to hang it up is dragging the Lakers down with him, and everybody in the NBA can see it. Fans have been screaming this for years, but now even the legends are saying it out loud. LeBron's era is over.
Retirement's been calling. He just won't answer.
That was MJ. Wait until you hear how far Magic and Shaq went with this. Trust me, you haven't heard them talk like this before.
How many more years you think LeBron's gonna play?
I hope he retires soon because I hated the way I retired because I sucked.
Here's what people keep missing. None of this started this season. This whole Luka takeover has been building for years because it's the most logical next step. And the only person acting shocked, of course, it's LeBron. Honestly, if you've been paying any attention at all, the signs are impossible to miss. By the start of 2026, Luka Doncic wasn't just in the conversation anymore. He was the gravitational center of the Lakers. Just look at the All-Star voting at the beginning of the year. Over 5.2 million fan votes came in for Luka, while LeBron barely scraped past 3.1 million. And the wildest part? Nobody was surprised. So if everyone, the fans, the media, the players, and even the legends of the game all agree that it's Luka's time, why the hell are we still watching a 41-year-old LeBron on the court? Why are you 41 years old and still trying to compete with 20-year-olds? And it's not just the voting numbers. You could see it in the games the Lakers played early in the year. The start of 2026 was basically Luka's personal coming out party. Against the Pelicans, he dropped 32 points, 11 assists, 9 rebounds, and walked off like it was just another Tuesday at practice. Then 2 nights later, the Lakers beat the Grizzlies. Luka put up 28 points, 10 assists, and 12 rebounds. Even the guys around him are leveling up because of his impact. We're seeing Austin Reeves taking and hitting shots he wouldn't normally attempt, and Rui Hachimura suddenly cutting harder and finishing cleaner. And here's the thing that really shouldn't surprise anyone. None of this required LeBron. It's been obvious to anyone watching, and the legends have been hinting at this to LeBron for years, that his time with the Lakers and in the NBA period is up. Look, we get it. He's still trying to prove he's one of the all-time greats, but nothing he does now is going to make fans put him on the same level as Kobe or Jordan. In fact, Magic Johnson said it himself at a press conference in 2025.
That's what make him a bad boy and the best that's ever done it. Don't get it twisted. I love LeBron, but no.
It's not disrespect, it's just the truth. And it's not only Magic. Shaq has been equally blunt about his take. He says the Lakers need to start building the next 10 years around Luka, not put together another farewell tour for a 41-year-old.
At some point, we will see LeBron retire, but you got a 25-year-old Luka Doncic, so that means we got another good 10 years.
But here's the thing. Cedric Maxwell, who's a Finals MVP and 2-time Celtics champion, a guy who actually suited up alongside Larry Bird, came out and compared Luka to Bird. He talked about Luka's court vision, how he manipulates defenders without needing explosive athleticism, and the way he controls the pace of a game.
When someone like you says that Luka is a carbon copy of Larry Bird, that's obviously a more powerful statement than...
I said right now, I think that you asked me, so who would Larry Bird what would he be like in the NBA? And Luka would be him or he'd be Luka.
These aren't hot takes. These are expert-level, first-hand comparisons. Even analysts like Jovan Buha have been pointing out how the Lakers' offensive rhythm has improved dramatically with Luka running the show. Possessions look cleaner, the ball moves faster, and the spacing is sharper. It's the kind of improvement you can actually measure. In January 2026 alone, the Lakers' net rating when Luka was on the floor without LeBron jumped to plus 5.2 in the first quarter alone, showing you how his presence transforms the team's efficiency. Even the clutch game numbers back it up. In that back-to-back Memphis series, Luka had a usage rate north of 34%, an efficiency rating around 28%, and a box plus-minus of plus 10.8. These aren't just flashy stats. They show he's running the offense, creating opportunities, and maintaining elite efficiency while dragging the team through high-pressure situations. Meanwhile, LeBron has been playing fewer games, dealing with back soreness and injuries. The message is crystal clear. It's time to pack it up, old man. And LeBron knows it. That's what makes this whole thing tense. He stayed because he wanted one last run, one more shot to cement his legacy. But Luka shouldn't have to wait for anyone's permission. And just like Shaq said, LeBron isn't doing much for the Lakers anymore, and the numbers prove they really don't need him. If you want to see how true that is, just watch a Lakers game when LeBron wasn't on the floor. Early in the 2025-2026 season, LeBron missed the first 14 games because of his back issues, and honestly, it was the perfect showcase for why the narrative around him being some unstoppable force is completely outdated. Because the team didn't just survive without him, they dominated. The Lakers went 10-4 in that stretch, and Luka wasn't just filling up the stat sheet, he was carrying the offense, dictating the pace, and putting everyone else in position to succeed. Across those games, he averaged 28 points, 9 rebounds, and 11 assists per night, with an efficiency rating around 27.5% and a box plus-minus of plus 9.3. And the team stats make it even more clear. While he was out, the Lakers' net rating without LeBron sat at plus 1.1, meaning they were a positive team on both ends of the floor. But when he came back, that same net rating dropped to minus 2.5. And honestly, being a true leader isn't something you can fake. When LeBron was out dealing with his injuries, Luka was already preparing the team to move forward without him. In his words, hopefully LeBron can join us as soon as possible, but the mentality has to be next man up. I just want to play basketball, whether that's less or more, whatever it takes to get the win. He wasn't waiting for anyone's approval or asking for permission, he was already in charge. That combination of production and character in today's NBA is almost unheard of, especially at 26 years old. It reminds me of watching guys like MJ or Kobe in their prime. The Lakers' early season success without LeBron made it impossible to ignore that Luka wasn't just keeping the team afloat, he was showing the league that the Lakers can actually get better without LeBron holding them back. Everyone, including LeBron, knows he's not the unstoppable force he used to be. So by the time he came back, the Lakers had found a rhythm without him, and it wasn't easy to bring the old guard back into the mix. And if you think maybe it's a chemistry issue or the team's fault, you need to look at how badly LeBron's numbers have fallen off at the start of this year. Through January, LeBron is averaging around 22 to 24 points per game, which is a massive drop from his career averages that were in the high 20s to low 30s for the past decade. His field goal percentage has dipped to around 48%, which is down from his career average of about 50%. That might not sound like much, but when you consider he's taking more perimeter shots than ever to keep up with the modern pace, it's actually a serious efficiency loss. And those are just the raw scoring numbers. His assists per game have dropped to 6.8, while his rebounds are down to 5.4 per game. This isn't terrible for a 41-year-old, sure, but these shouldn't be the numbers from someone who's supposed to be the team leader. Oh, and get this, LeBron had a 1,297-game streak of scoring at least 10 points in every regular season game, and that streak has been one of his main talking points whenever he's trying to prove his value to the league. But guess what? That streak ended this season in December in a game against the Raptors. The Lakers actually won that game 123-120, but Mr. I'm not retiring till I'm a billion years old scored only 8 points. Just 8 points. I don't think there's bigger proof of how badly he's declining. He's also been dealing with chronic back pain, sciatica, and nagging joint issues that have forced him to miss games or limit his minutes. In fact, in the first 30 games of the 2025-2026 season, he's only played 18 full games. And it's not even just that. You can see it in the way he plays, too. His first step isn't as explosive as it used to be. His side-to-side movement is slower, And when the Lakers push the pace, it's obvious LeBron can't carry the same load for a full 36 to 40 minutes like he used to. Even from a coaching perspective, it's telling. J.J. Redick, the Lakers head coach, has openly said the team has been less organized since LeBron came back.
I think since we've gotten Bron back, we haven't been as organized offensively. Too many random possessions, so that's on me. So it's those three things: defensive clarity, role clarity, and offensive organization.
And when even your head coach is saying that about you, you know it's real. Then there's the off-court drama. Talk about his affiliation with Diddy, how he influenced his son Bronny getting drafted to the Lakers, among many other strange things tied to him. Let's be honest, LeBron staying with the Lakers right now is less about the team and more about chasing that last championship so he can say he's on the same level with Kobe in terms of rings. But even at that, he can never touch MJ's numbers. MJ has 6, and we all know how impossible that is for LeBron. Meanwhile, we've got a ready-to-go 26-year-old who's prepared to take over whenever LeBron decides to get out of the way. I mean, sure, if we're being fair, LeBron is still LeBron in terms of name recognition and legacy, but the reality on the court is far from that. And all the legends who have been quietly hinting at this were right. Now, if you've been paying attention so far, you can sense some restraint in how I've been comparing these two players. But right now, let's stop dancing around it and get to the plain truth. Luka is a better player than LeBron James. There, I said what I said, because if you actually put them head-to-head, the gap is clear. Of course, we talked about how as of early 2026, Luka averaged 33.5 points, 8.7 assists, 7.9 rebounds, and 1.52 steals per game, and LeBron averaged 21.7 points, 6.8 assists, 5.4 rebounds, and 1 steal. First off, that gap isn't subtle. I mean, Luka is playing 50% more minutes at peak efficiency, carrying the offense and still finishing games strong. Meanwhile, LeBron is on a strict minutes cap because of injuries, and even in those limited stretches, he isn't generating the same impact on the team. Here's another fun fact for you. Did you know that in his first 6 seasons, Luka already has 5 All-NBA first-team selections, a playoff scoring average of 31.0 points, and a career high of 73 points in a game, while LeBron has 3 All-NBA first-team selections, a 29-point playoff average, and a career high of 61 points in his first 6 seasons. So basically, Luka is doing what LeBron did in his prime, but faster, more efficiently, while lifting his team up with him. Also, out of the two of them, only one player has ever abandoned his team to go chase championships. Luka stayed with his team until the front office traded him. That alone should tell the Lakers who they need to start rallying behind. Luka is currently outperforming LeBron in every meaningful metric, from scoring to passing, efficiency, floor control, leadership, and durability. So that's why when MJ said retirement was calling on LeBron, it wasn't so much a jab as him just stating the obvious truth. LeBron should move on. Moving on wouldn't erase anything he's accomplished. If anything, it would elevate his legacy. Or he can stay in the way until the Lakers, the front office, and reality force the decision for him. And that version, that's ugly. Luka is already here. The team is his. The future is his. The only question left is whether LeBron exits like a legend or gets pushed out like a relic.